Okay, so now we are talking about moon and the various phases of the moon. Moon is Earth's natural satellite. It keeps on revolving around the Earth. It is about 3,84,400 kilometers away from the Earth. Now see rotation period of moon and the revolution period of moon. See, moon is rotating around its axis, right? And moon is revolving around the Earth. So both of these periods, time periods are same. Moon completes one rotation also in about 27 or 28 days, and it takes the same time to complete one revolution around the Earth also. So moon's rotation period as well as revolution period is same. It is 27.32 days, or sometimes we say 27 days, or around 28 days. So moon doesn't have any light of its own. It reflects the light of the sun. That's why it appears so bright. Then moon has so many, these ball shaped structures are present on its surface, which are called as craters. And these craters are formed when moon gets hit by heavenly bodies of the rocks, heavenly bodies made up of rocks like meteorites, comets, asteroids. When they are falling on moon with a great force, then these craters are formed. Then we have, see, from the Earth, we see only that part of the moon which is lit by the sun. See, students, we always see the different phases of the moon in the sky. Sometimes it's crescent shape, half moon shape, full moon, and new moon. And it seems to us like moon is decreasing in the size or moon is increasing in size. But actually that is not so. Moon's size remains the same. Its size doesn't increase or decrease. Its size always remains the same. There is always complete moon in the sky. Actually, in real, there is always a complete moon. But then why we are able to see different shapes of the moon? It is because the different parts of the moon are lit by the sun at different times. See, you know, half of the moon is always illuminated by the sun. Half of the moon is always being enlightened by the sun. But sometimes we are able to see crescent shape of the moon, and sometimes half moon, sometimes full moon, because we are able to see only that part of the moon which is enlightened and which is visible from the Earth's surface. The enlightened part of the moon which is being visible from Earth's surface, that makes that shape of the moon which is visible to us. We will see how does it happen. See, due to changes in the position of Earth, the moon appears to change in shape, because moon, Earth, sun, see, they are continuously changing their positions. When moon comes between the Earth and sun, we do not see it at all. This is called as a new moon. While discussing the different phases of the moon, we will see how during the new moon days, what is the position of sun, moon, and the Earth. Different phases of moon appear in a different phases of the moon appear in a cyclic manner, and this cycle is called as a lunar cycle, which is of 28 days or maybe of 29 days. If new moon appears on day 1, see, new moon is here. If it appears on day 1, then half moon, this half moon, it will appear on day 7, and full moon will appear after 14 days, on the 14th day. So if new moon appears on day 1, half moon, this first quarter, will appear after 7 days. Then after 13 days, or we can say on 14th day, full moon will be visible. Then again, after 14 days, new moon will be repeated. So the whole lunar cycle is of 28 days, or sometimes it is of 29 days. Now, students, kindly confirm you are able to see this picture of the phases of the moon.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I can't see.
We can see, ma'am.
Fine, students, please now keep yourself muted. Let me explain the various phases of the moon through this diagram. See, this is our Earth. We are living on our planet Earth. This is the sun over here. So sunlight is being coming from this direction. These arrows represent the direction from where the sunlight is being coming. Now, these are the various shapes of the moon which are visible to us from the Earth. See this inner circle, these small moons which are being shown here. In all these moons, if you see, half of the moon is illuminated. See this part, the part which is white in color, this means this is the enlightened part of the moon where sunlight is being reaching. Whereas the black part, it shows the darker part of the moon which is not receiving the sunlight. Okay, so this is actually the real situation. What is actually happening in real? So in real, every time half of the moon is illuminated. Half of the moon is always illuminated by the sun, and other half is not being illuminated by the sun. But we do not see like this every time. We don't see the half moon every time. We see these phases of the moon which are being represented on the upper side. So now let's start doing these phases of the moon which are being shown on the upper side. These ones will be discussing these phases of the moon. Let's start with the new moon day. So on new moon, see, they have shown it as a black in color. Black in color means we are unable to see any moon on the new moon day. Why we are not able to see the moon on a new moon day? Because moon is in between the earth and the sun. Sun rays are coming from this side. Sun rays are falling on this side of the moon, this half. But we are present on the other side of the earth. We are present on the other side of the sun. Right? So illuminated part of the moon is on this side, but we are on the other side of the moon. So we are able to see that part of the moon which is not enlightened by the sun. We are able to see dark side of the moon. So the moon is not visible to us. So it is not like that moon is not illuminated by the sun on this day. Sunlight is falling on moon, but because we are present on the opposite side of the sun, so we are unable to see the illuminated side of the moon on a new moon day. So moon doesn't appear to us. Then after about 3 days of new moon, waxing crescent is seen. See students, waxing means decreasing, waning means increasing. So when the size of the moon appears to decrease, we call it as a waxing phase. When the size of the moon appears to increase, we call it as a waning phase. So after new moon, there comes a waxing crescent. Crescent is this shape. Very small, thin C-shaped structure. It is called as crescent moon. Waxing because it is increasing. See, we didn't see any moon on this day, but now we are able to see crescent shape moon. So it means the shape is increasing. Moon's size appears to increase.
Ma'am, what is solar eclipse and lunar eclipse?
We'll get to those things later on. That's not part of your syllabus. I will tell you later on. Let me finish this particular topic first. So this is a waxing crescent shape moon is there, which we are able to see after the new moon. After about 3 or 4 days of the new moon, we are able to see waxing crescent. Then after waxing crescent, there comes a half moon. This is also called as the first quarter. Why first quarter? Because you see in a clock also, this 1/4 part of the circle is always called as a quarter. So we have finished 1 quarter. We started from here. 1 quarter is being finished. So that's why we call it as a first quarter moon. After half moon, there will come waxing gibbous. Gibbous moon is this. 3/4 of moon is visible. Then it is called as a gibbous moon. After waxing gibbous, there will come the full moon day. After full moon day, there will be waning gibbous. Now, what is the difference between waxing gibbous, waning gibbous? See, while waxing gibbous, the shape of moon is more or less the same, but waxing, the moon's size appears to increase when we are doing the waxing phases. After waxing gibbous, full moon will come. But after waning gibbous, half moon will come, or waning half moon will come. So on full moon day, we are able to see the whole of the moon. Then there comes a waning gibbous. So today is which festival? Who will tell me which festival is there today?
Karwa Chauth.
Karwa Chauth. And it is waning gibbous moon is visible today. So in today's day, those ladies who keep this fast, they go and see the moon, right? So it is a waning gibbous moon. So before
Ma'am, my grandmother.
Here is new moon. See any moon.
Okay. So about 3 or 4 days back, there was full moon day. After about 4 days of full moon, we have waning gibbous. Yes, Sharvari, you want to say something?
Yes, ma'am, that first there is a new moon, so the waxing crescent will be like the light will be slowly seen to us, not like
yes, it will be, we'll be able to see slowly we'll be able to see the light reflected by the moon, the sunlight reflected by the moon. We'll be able to see the illuminated part of the moon. Illuminated means the part which is being enlightened by the sun. So different phases of the moon are visible to us because of movement of the sun, movement of the earth, movement of the moon. See, try to imagine continuously moon, earth, they are all moving. So there comes different positions of the moon at different times. See, students, it is just a two-dimensional diagram. It is very difficult to understand through a diagram. I would suggest you go through various videos available on the internet. Very beautiful and nice videos are available through which your concept will be more clear. You just type the different phases of the moon, go through the videos, and you will see how your concept will be cleared. And also, I always suggest my students you to do a diary entry of phases of the moon. Like today, you go out and see the moon, it is waning gibbous, you note down in the diary, and draw the shape of the moon also. Then every single day, you look at the moon, you go outside in your balcony or in the terrace, look at the moon, draw the shape also in your diary or in your notebook, and write the name of the phase also. You see, after 1 month, you will be so much clear about these concepts. When you are actually seeing the things, actually noticing the phases of moon, then the things will become very much clear to you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
But I can't and do that because most of the time it's a bit cloudy, so I'm not able to see the moon.
Okay.
Also because
Okay, fine, Trisha. Yes, sometimes it happens, but whenever you are able to see the moon, then you can do that diary entry. So then after we were at the waning gibbous moon, after waning gibbous moon, again comes the half moon, but now we call it as a last quarter moon or the waning half moon. Earlier, we are calling the half moon as the first quarter, but now we are calling it as a last quarter. See, so many students I am seeing, they are unmuted. Please show me some discipline. Keep yourself muted. Yes. So this is the last quarter or the waning half moon. After this phase, there comes a waning crescent and there comes a new moon again. So these are different phases of the moon which appear at different times of the month, and the whole cycle takes about 28 days or it may take 29 days.